This book is called Previously, and it's full of stories that you all previously heard, but they're told in reverse, they're going backwards. So maybe try and guess what is going to happen previously as we go along. So, Goldilocks arrived home all bothered and hot. Previously, she had been running like mad in the dark woods. Previously, she had been climbing out of somebody else's window. So there's the dark woods. Previously, she had been sleeping in somebody else's bed, eating somebody else's porridge and breaking somebody else's chair. Previously, she had been humming a tune and having a little skip by herself in the dark woods. Previously, she had bumped into a hurtling and older boy. Named Jack. Jack was running like mad in the dark woods with a hen under his arm. Previously, he had stolen the hen and climbed down the beanstalk. Previously, he had crept out of an enormous house through an enormous cat flap. Previously, he had been hiding in an enormous shoe. Previously, he had climbed up the beanstalk. So there's the big shoe. Previously, he had swapped his cow for some magic beans. Previously, his unhappy, not to say desperate mother had sent him to market to sell the cow because the family was so poor. There we are. There's Jack going off to the market. Previously, he had been playing football with his little pals. Previously, he had come tumbling down the hill with his argumentative little sister. What do you think sister's going to be called? Yeah, you guessed it. Jill. Jill and Jack had been climbing the hill with the bucket. Previously, they had been arguing over who should carry the bucket, who had carried the bucket last time, and anyway, where was the bucket? Previously, while eating their breakfast and arguing over the free gift in the cornflakes box, they had said hello through the open kitchen window by a small green... Who could it be? Small green... Any ideas? Frog, of course. The frog was sitting on the windowsill with a sorrowful look in his eyes and the crown on his head. There's the frog. Previously, he had been a prince. The prince was a sorrowful young man. Previously, a wicked fairy had put a spell on him. Previously, he had been a cheerful young man eating his dinner from a golden plate and traveling his kingdom in a milk white Mercedes. So, this is his previous life. Previously, he had fallen in love with a disappearing girl. What is the disappearing girl's name? Of course, Cinderella. Cinderella was running like mad away from the ball. Previously, she had been dancing her socks off with the prince. Previously, a good fairy had put a spell on her. Previously, she had been dressed in rags and slaving away for the ugly sisters. Previously, on her afternoon off and out for a stroll in the dark woods, she had been bumped into by... There's Cinderella there, in the dark woods. A gingerbread boy. The gingerbread boy was being chased by a little old man, a little old woman, a cow, a different cow, a horse, a butcher, a baker, a school full of children, and a quick brown fox. There's the gingerbread man. Previously, he had been baked in the oven. There we are. Previously, he'd been a bag of flour on a shelf in a shop, a field of golden corn, a sack full of seeds. Previously, the farmer Goldilocks' uncle had ploughed the ground and planted the seeds, sowed and reaped. And previously, Goldilocks herself, Jack and Jill, and all the others, even the little old man and the little old woman, had all been a tiny babies. So there it is, how everyone looked previously. And all the bears were cubs, and all the frogs were tadpoles, and all the buckets and chairs and ballroom floors were planks of wood, and all the woods were trees in the dark, dark wood. In the sun and the wind and the rain, under the endless sky, once upon a time. Previously. I hope that you enjoyed previously, and this is especially for Lydia, who likes this book very